Capricorn full moon on July 8th and 9th is intense. You have the moon in Capricorn coupled with Pluto, opposing the sun in Cancer, opposing Mars in Cancer, squaring Jupiter in Libra. Mars fuels whatever he touches. He will exactly oppose Pluto on July 2nd. So this energy is on now, and it's growing, and it will be amplified at the full moon. With Mars fueling whatever he touches, find an outlet for your energy. Tune into what you need and work to avoid arguments. This energy is ripe for confrontations. This full moon will bring emotions to a climax. Chaos and threats of violence will continue into July. It is important to stay grounded and out of fear. Fear is false evidence appearing real. Fear lowers your vibration. Laughter raises your vibration. What I have found with myself lately and my clients and friends and so on is that we have been so focused on problems and challenges that we're not celebrating life. We're not celebrating being human. We're not celebrating our spirituality. And most people have less than 95% of humor in their life. That means most of your life is always focused on being serious, always focused on problems and challenges. Maybe 5% you're laughing and celebrating and being humorous, being light. For the lucky ones, it's up to 20% where they're being light and humorous. So with such intensity, it is important to remember that it's not always about the challenges or the problems, that it is about celebrating how far you've come, celebrating you, celebrating your inner child. Cancer is the cosmic child. Celebrating your spirituality. Light and joy and laughter, they raise your vibration. They expand consciousness. They give you a new perspective on life. Being in fear lowers your vibration and it closes off your options because you're locked into tunnel vision and you're only seeing the problem. And of course, we can't solve a problem when we're looking at it. We have to be looking at solutions. But we can't get to the solutions because we're too scared. So we don't do anything and we just freeze. Laughter lifts us up, seeing the lighter side of life. So maybe, at this full moon, we could take ourselves less seriously because we're always so serious and the news is always so serious. And, the things going on in the world are always being amplified and focused upon. And we're not taking time to celebrate. We're not taking time to just live. Cancer reminds us to do that. With the sun in Cancer and Mars in Cancer, it is an opportunity for us to be in the moment and find things that make you laugh. Find things that make you see life in a lighter side, see life in a lighter way. Not only will this help you, but it will make you feel better. Laughter is medicine. And the more we laugh, the more we heal. The more we heal, the better we feel. And in Cancer, it's all about feelings. And this will be the test with this full moon because it's action-packed. Powerful Pluto is active activating the sun and Mars and the moon and Jupiter. And Pluto is obsession. We can get into obsession, right? We can obsess about anything. And, you know, so if you find yourself obsessing, shift your thinking. Stop watching the news. Stop, you know, reading things that are not light, that are only heavy and negative or challenging, right? Is redirect your energy into something that not only empowers you to feel good, but adds a lightness to your life. This is a wonderful time to be outside. This is a wonderful time to be out in nature. Nature has all the answers. Einstein said that. And it's true. Nature can be so funny when you're out there with the little animals, the little birds and squirrels and chipmunks and, you know, whatever you have around you. They're so funny to watch. They don't stress. They don't worry. They're not negative. And they are hilarious. The way they dance around and jump around and fly around and play with each other and act silly all day long. It is just amazing how light the animal kingdom can be, and why they have such a high vibration. And so maybe there's something there for us to learn from the elemental life, fire, air, water, and earth, and see how beautiful life can be when we simplify and be in the moment and use this powerful energy. This is one powerful energy here. Pluto is power and transformation. What is being transformed for you at this time? What is coming to completion for you? Full moons bring things to completion. Maybe it's the way you've been working. Maybe it's the way you've been taking care of yourself. Maybe it's the way you've been handling your challenges and responsibilities. Saturn is the Lord of this full moon. Saturn rules Capricorn, so that makes him the ruler of the full moon. He is in positive energy flow with Uranus and Aries, the individual, the power of what you can do. And they're both trining, harmonious energy flow with the North Node in Leo. Being childlike, being funny, finding the humor in yourself, not taking yourself so serious, right? I take my work very serious. I don't take myself so serious. You know, yeah, I find I can be very goofy at times. And so I like to see the lighter side with myself and find the humor and laughter. And this is what's encouraged with this North Node in Leo, this grand fire trine, which is lifting you up even at this powerful Capricorn full moon. T-square with Jupiter is the grand fire trine is activated and it's on. And so it's the way out from the intensity. It's the way out from the negativity that can be invoked with powerful Pluto opposing warrior Mars. Mars in Cancer being opposed by Pluto can, you know, create conflict and trouble, you know, with certain groups of people that are into anger, violence, guns, and so forth. But for most of us, and those of you listening, you are not. You are light bearers and light workers and light beings. And so for you, this energy can be used productively in, you know, cleaning out closets, clean out your garage, organize your house, landscape your backyard. You know, it's a wonderful, productive energy to get things done in the home. It's in Cancer. So working around the home, Cancer rules the home. So it's a wonderful energy for doing yard work, you know, painting the house, and using the energy in productive ways empowers you to feel good and feel on top, rather than being pulled under by, say, those that want to magnify the negativity in the world by their negative actions and behavior. You know, I think it's becoming less and less in the world that we will see this kind of warlike behavior is going to become less and less, because the vibration of the planet is raising and humanity's vibration is raising too. And more people are awakening, going, I don't want to fight. What do I want to fight you for? What a waste of time. I want to have a good time. I want to laugh and be happy and focus on the positive and focus on prosperity and joy, because that gives greater returns than being angry and violent and being negative. Now, with Mars in Cancer, it can be passive-aggressive behavior. So we can be, you know, acting out, maybe not deliberately, but we can be, you know, nasty and negative, withholding love. And that, of course, that's not appropriate either, and it doesn't resolve anything. So, you know, this Mars in Cancer opposing the full moon and Pluto, you know, it can come out in many ways. It doesn't have to be direct confrontation with anger. It can be, you know, passive aggressive, but it's still aggressive, and it's not love, and it's not light, and it's not going to bring you what you want. So avoid power struggles, because, you know, this energy is very ripe for manipulation, hidden agendas, power plays, power struggles, games, people using guilt to manipulate you, right? Is the shadow side of this energy can be where either you're doing it to yourself or other people are using guilt to manipulate you, to get you to do something that they think you should do. And that's never love. When you love someone, you accept them for who they are. You don't try to make them into something you want them to be. That's conditional love. That's what most of us have experienced in our families. And that's what is still the behavior on the planet, is conditional love with family and family members, and that's not love. That's actually fear. Fear is where we have to control others to get them to do what we want them to do. When we really love people, we see them for who they are, and we want them to be their best self. And to be your best self, you have to be authentic. And Uranus is really encouraging that at this time. And the moon will move on and be challenged by Uranus. And the sun as well will be challenged by Uranus exactly on July 20th. So Uranus is about being authentic. It's not about status quo. It is about, that's Pluto in Capricorn. Pluto wants to keep the status quo. That's not going to continue. And we need revolution. We need evolution. We need equality and justice in our relationships, in our governments, with corporations. And so the breakdown will continue until people are leading us with integrity and love and truth and light, and creating policies that are good for the people, good for the country, whatever country we're in. And so this is why this revolutionary and evolutionary energy needs to continue, so that we awaken and we elect those that are truly capable of leading and are seeing the bigger picture. Now, the sun is trine Neptune. The sun in Cancer is in harmonious energy flow with Neptune, and the moon is sextile Neptune. Neptune is about seeing the bigger picture, having a bigger vision. So remember that if people are going at it, in your family or friends, creating the negativity and the struggles with this confrontational moon, is see the bigger picture and remind yourself, will this matter to me in 6 months? Whatever we're fighting about, will this matter to me in 6 months? Will it matter to me in a year from now? If the answer is no, then it doesn't matter. It's really small potatoes. And if it's small potatoes, why should I get a bee in my bonnet about it, right? So remind yourself that when conflict is coming up or confrontational energy is being created, is this going to matter to me in a few months from now? 6 months from now? No, not at all? Then it doesn't matter. It's not important. What is in your power and your control is how you respond to this energy, how you use this full moon to make your life better, to improve your life, to live your best life, to have joy and laughter in your life. You're here to live your best life. You're here to be happy. And if something's not making you happy, why not leave it behind? Full moons are about completions. Why not seek out people that are funny? Why not seek out people that make you feel good and make you laugh and remind you why you're really here, which is to hold the light and raise your vibration. And you do that through joy, love, and laughter. Love and joy and laughter raise your vibration. Fighting, negativity, confrontations, fear, lower your vibration. Now with Jupiter in Libra, it is about choosing your alliances wisely. Yes, we are all in this together. And it's wonderful when we can team up with a soulmate partner, with soulmate friends, with groups that we resonate with and really like and enjoy. Awesome. However, with this energy, you need to be careful with who you're choosing to line up with. Because with Pluto like this, it can seem like a good idea at the time, but then you get in there and you find out, whoa, this person is incredibly passive-aggressive and manipulative. And I didn't see that because what they were presenting to me on the surface was so sweet and lovely and light, but that was the mask. So it's about giving up the roles we've been playing so that we can be our authentic self. That's what this energy is calling for. That's what Pluto is reminding you, is to own your power. Don't give your power away to anyone. Don't think no one is better than anyone. No one is better than anyone. And even, no one is more spiritual than someone else or has more light. So it's very important that we don't compare ourselves to other people, because when you compare yourself to someone else, you're committing an assault upon yourself. They don't have your chart. They don't have your astrology. They don't have your past life lineage. They don't have your soul agreements. And so when we compare ourselves to others, it's an illusion. And we're not seeing the bigger picture. We're not seeing what Neptune is wanting to show you with this expansion of consciousness through seeing the bigger picture, seeing the potential and possibility of what can be for your life and where you're going and what you're doing. So seek out constructive ways to use this energy to move forward in your life. Finish what needs to be finished. Complete what is done at this time, whether it's a job or a situation or a relationship, or maybe it's how you work. I'm adding more humor and comedy into what I do because it is my innate nature to be funny. I love to laugh. And I love encouraging others to laugh. So you will see more of that side of me in my work and what I'm doing. And that is my change of pattern. What patterns are you shifting and changing? It is, a time to look at the patterns of our behavior, the way we work, the way we live, the way we love, the way we take care of ourselves. And perhaps it's time to shift that. Perhaps it's time to do it in a new way that makes you feel good, that it reminds you to celebrate yourself, to celebrate your life, to celebrate who you are. We're always so focused on what we do and problems and challenges and the seriousness of it all. It's so serious. And we don't take time to just celebrate being here, celebrate being human, celebrate being not perfect, right? Is celebrating life and living and creating that zest and zing for life. That was been missing for me lately, is my zest and zing. I'm bringing my zest and zing back. I'm bringing it back. Do you have zest in your life? Do you feel a zest for life, right? Do you feel that zing for life? Where do you get your zing? Where do you get your zest? It's time to bring it back. One of the things I do that helps me is I watch comedies and I seek out things that make me laugh so that I can inject it into my day. 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there. It just brings me back to my work fresh, energized, and light. And when we're lighter, we encourage others to be lighter too. So allow that childlike magic, that childlike wonder to be in your life. Cancer is the cosmic child. And it's time for you to understand that you too are a cosmic child. And you're here to have fun. You're here to feel good. Yes, we need to get our work done and take care of our duties and responsibilities. But we're also here to live and to love life. With Mars in Cancer, be the warrior for peace. Be a warrior for love. Be a warrior for laughter. Yeah. Take a wider view of your life. Focus on your productivity, and you will see new pathways open for you in love and business. These can emerge when you focus on the positive, when you find that laughter and joy. It opens up new worlds and vistas and universes for you. So what I'd like to do is close with the astrology light bulb jokes. Just to add a little laughter here, because this is a heavy-duty moon. Okay, how many Aries does it take to change a light bulb? Just one. You want to make something of it? How many Tauruses? One. but only if they can celebrate afterwards with a 10-course meal and some great sex. How many Geminis? 2, of course, but it will take all week, and when they're done, the light bulb will do your homework, speak French, and shine any color you want from it. Cancer. Just 1, but it takes a therapist and 3 years of therapy to help them through the grieving process of throwing out the burnt out useless light bulb. How many Leos does it take to change a light bulb? 1, he holds the bulb and the world spins around him. How many Virgos does it take to change a light bulb? Approximately 1.000000000 with an error of plus or minus millionth. How many Libras? Why change the bulb? Isn't it more romantic in the dark? How many Scorpios does it take to change a light bulb? That information is strictly secret and shared only with the enlightened ones in the star chamber of the ancient hierarchical order. How many Sagittarians does it take to change a light bulb? The sun is shining. The day is young. We've got our whole lives ahead of us, and you're inside worrying about a stupid burned out light bulb? Capricorn. None. Why should I bother? It's probably just going to burn out again tomorrow anyway. Aquarius. Well, you have to remember that everything is energy, so... How many Pisces does it take to change a light bulb? Light bulb? What light bulb?